Alright, we're live. This is a unique individual session involving poor Giovanna and all the shit she's about to get thrown at her. While the others are practicing their guardian stuff and hanging out on forges, doing God knows whatever, Giovanna decided that probably at least one of the coteries should remain on Earth and keep an eye on things while they're gone. Because, according to what they were told, the time frame is much, much different. So, sad thing is, poor Giovanna has no idea that they are staying for 40 years on Portis, so she's going to be really shocked. And we start at the portal. Giovanna, you get to the portal on Portis. You make it through. Of course, nobody stops you because they don't care. As you come out, you see a shit ton of vampires around because it's nighttime. They don't have the nifty neato little tattoo. And you see a bunch of confused looks on their faces because you came out and they actually kind of look behind you to see that if the others are coming. Hey, big surprise, they're not.
What?
What do you do?
Well, I'm confused, and I'm looking at them confused, and I'm going to say, what's going on here?
We're trying to close the portal. You know the individual speaking is Pontifex Peter Dorfman. He's the leader of the Tremere.
Close it, huh? Well, we still have people over there.
Yeah, we figured that, but we've got to close it because, yeah.
Oh, the big
Mainly,
flaming light.
yeah, a little hard to hide that from the general public. We've managed to so far, but unfortunately, it's only a matter of time before, curious onlookers or people driving by notice the giant flame coming out of the middle of the forest.
Uh-huh. Well, I do know that they can open portals because Brahira did it. So I guess I'm not too concerned with them trying to close this. It kind of needs to be done. It's a giant beacon of light.
You also know that being from what you've gathered, since they are the guardians, which is what they told you, that they're specifically the guardians for Earth, from what you've gathered, because obviously they seem a little different on Fortis.
Right.
Obviously, there is a back door for them to get back.
Yep.
You can only assume that
they have their own way here.
The goddess herself is not going to leave them stranded on another planet, especially if they're needed.
Exactly. Well, good luck with that.
Thanks.
Wait.
As you look around, just so you know, it's basically a large encampment right now. I mean, their tent's set up. There's one huge tent with, you see, the Tremere symbol on the fabric. The flaps are open right now, and in it, you can see a bunch of bookcases. You can see several desks with looks like more Tremere. You do recognize a couple of the other, powerful Tremere.
It looks like they've been here a while.
They're looking. Oh yeah.
I stop.
Where they go to sleep, you have no idea, but they've been there.
I stop and turn back around. How long have you guys been at this?
Going on about, let's see, you guys have been gone about a week right now, and actually a couple days. About a week and a half.
That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. She turns around and starts leaving. She's going to obviously go back to the house.
Okay.
Make sure all is in order there. Because she's clearly been gone for a while.
Yeah. Well, luckily for you, there are 3 of the Vox vehicles sitting out there, and you have one of the keys.
Oh yeah.
Don't ask how you got it. Yeah.
Three
What
of
you
the
do now?
Vox vehicles sitting outside of our house.
No, outside of the portal. That's how
Oh,
you get back to the
outside of the
house.
portal. Oh, okay. She would have walked her ass back if she had to.
Yeah. Yeah, you come out of the woods and you see it's a little motel that seems to have a shit ton of business. Well, half the vehicles are probably the people standing near the portal right now.
Right. I'm
And
looking
you
at
just have to notice in the parking lot the three Vox vehicles parked right next to each other.
and the one who doesn't have any dots in drive has the keys.
Scary thought, yeah.
um, she's looking at the keys and looking at the car. She's like, no, I'm not gonna mess their car up.
Let's see. At this time, at this time, you experience a pain like you've never felt shoot through your hand and like through your body.
And I
It
look at
literally
my.
like
I
go ahead.
stop. And well, you said it's really, really painful.
Yeah, really painful.
No, she'll scream like ah, and instantly, of
Okay.
course, look at the hand that she felt that pain in.
It's the same hand you were marked by the by your little companion there.
Oh,
You
by
see
a
him
demon.
if you look in his direction. Yeah, as you look at your hand and then look at him, because your hand where the mark is, it's slightly glowing. As you look at him, you notice he's slightly glowing. You see, kind of, it's weird because you almost get like a ghostly image of him getting bigger, but for the purposes of Earth, he stays in his dog form.
Okay, well if he's got a slight little glow, yeah, maybe I am gonna try to drive this car because I don't need everyone seeing a glowing red-eyed dog.
It only lasts. It only lasts very briefly. Thankfully, that's how long the pain
Right.
lasts, is as long as glow lasts, and then it dies down. You feel a little refreshed, and then you hear in your head, "I'll drive."
What?
You heard in your head, "I'll drive," and it was coming from Demon.
And how do you intend to do that without thumbs?
You see him shift into human, same way you can. He looks at you.
Can you even drive?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you on this. Just don't crash the car.
He
And
takes keys,
she.
gets in,
Yep. I get it on
starts it
the.
up.
I'm promptly grabbing the handle. I don't know what to expect. I'm used to Rahira's crazy manner of driving.
Let's see how. Oh, it drives good enough. He's a little crazier than Rahira, but at least you guys don't wreck into anything.
How can anyone be more crazy than Rahiro when driving?
Mind you, he does know how to drive, but this is his first time actually driving.
He never said he was any good at it. Got it.
No, he just said he could
And
drive.
I didn't ask.
I had to teach him.
Well, yeah, as I hold the shit handle, probably screaming for dear life. This is worse than riding with Rahira!
Oh my god, I actually want Rahira driving.
Right? Yeah,
you guys,
pretty much.
You guys managed to get back to the house perfectly fine. Thankfully it was automatic because he doesn't know how to drive a stick. Or you would have heard the whole time.
We would have been stopping every 2 seconds.
To a halt. As he stalls the car. Yeah.
Alright.
You guys managed to make it back to the house.
There's no weird cars in the driveway this time.
Nope.
No? Okay.
No, but you see a
The
16-year-old
outside.
kid sitting out on the porch.
Oh, it was the same kid that was there before, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not too worried about
We're
him.
here to ask. We're here asked to knock, so he knocked. He just was hoping they were there, or at least somebody.
Right?
You
Well,
see him look at you. You see this look of, oh, thank God, somebody.
I see the look.
He waits.
Okay. I walk up to the
Yeah.
door. You you
Finally.
look a little
Been
relieved.
waiting here. I've been sitting here a week and a half.
I'm aware of how long it's been. Why'd you sit here that long?
Nothing else to do right now.
Repeat that, I'm sorry.
Nothing else to do right now, honestly.
So you're just
Does
gonna
not
hang
need
out
to.
on the porch?
I was told to knock before I could enter because we're here to get all pissy.
Oh, well. I open the
I
door.
knocked, no one answered. He walks in. Thank God. Which is uncomfortable.
I
He
look.
looks at Damon.
I'm gonna guess no.
Interesting.
Yeah. Has anybody been here besides you?
Nope.
No? Well, I'm gonna still do a walk through the entire house just in case. You
Okay.
never know.
Looks the same way you left it. Ironically, you see 2 empty plates in the sink.
Somebody's been here.
You recognize the
Wait.
plates as the same 2 plates that your associates who sent you to the Guardians did.
Oh. Okay. Well, everything seems to be intact here.
Yeah, I could check the fridge. There's some ham and cheese missing. A couple pieces of bread.
I don't really care about the refrigerator.
Just in case you check. Demon
Right?
does. He's hungry.
Oh, well.
He makes
He
his
can
own
feel
food.
free. Oh,
Yeah.
you can drive and cook, huh?
So making a sandwich doesn't take a lot of effort. But yes, I do know how to cook if you want to.
Just don't burn
Kid
the
looks
house
around.
down.
You see him look around. Yeah, it needs an upgrade.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Well, you'll have to talk to Rahira about that.
From what I'm being told, he's going to be preoccupied for a while.
For a very long time. Well.
Yeah.
I suppose modifying something wouldn't piss him off too bad. I mean,
I was just going to add a few touches. You know,
if it needs to be done, it needs to be done.
Better game.
You know what? I live here too. The house might be under Rahira's name, but if you see something that needs to be updated, by all means. And if he has an issue, he can talk to me.
You see him snap his fingers, and you literally just, since you're standing in one of the rooms, you see it almost get a complete makeover. I mean, it still looks the same, but you could see, like, all the technology is advanced quite a ways.
Right. Whoa.
You see a strange cube sitting on the floor in front of the now widescreen TV that actually looks more like a fucking movie screen.
Whoa. Leave my hidey hole out of this.
Where was that?
The basement.
Can't promise nothing.
You what? What?
I can't promise nothing.
Well,
I changed the whole house. It's quite a lot bigger.
oh goody, I'm gonna go investigate my hidey hole.
Okay. As you get down to the basement, holy shit, the basement's huge. Much
Yeah,
bigger than the last time you saw it. And I was kind of
yeah,
wondering how big has the house gotten?
yeah, I am wondering that. Of course, it wasn't that big before, and now I have to do a whole other walkthrough because I'm like, what the hell? It got bigger. Yep, it's bigger.
um, I'm just going to I'm going to save time and energy, and it's quite a lot bigger.
Holy wow.
Um, Basically, take all the technology that was in the whole Iron Man movies, where he had it in his house,
Okay.
those kind of technologies, and then put it into the house. Let's see, size wise, lack of a better term, picture an old medieval style castle for size
Whoa!
wise.
We got a lot of space. Lots and lots of space.
You're gonna need it.
We are.
Hmm.
What do you know that I don't?
Lots of things. He just smiles.
Lovely. You're so helpful.
Ask the right questions.
Why
Come on, I
do
thought
we
you
need
vampires
so
were better
much
at this.
space? Don't just say because I need it. That much has been established. Why exactly do we need more space?
Because your sire's about to take the throne of DC and turn this place into a safe haven.
About
Well,
to?
you see him look at his watch. About a week and a half. Yeah.
Great.
Don't bother trying to stop it. It won't work.
I have no intention of doing that.
You
That would
will when you
not
find
go
out.
well.
Yeah, well, let's just leave it at it's not going to go well either way.
Great.
Yeah, I know. I'm such the bearer of bad news, but you know what? Shit happens.
That note.
uh, One of the reasons I was picked as a guardian was because when I was born, I had future sight. Being a guardian, only yeah, I could see the future.
Okay.
I know it sounds strange, but trust me,
Um,
everything's come true so far. That's how I knew when you'd be back. Actually, I
I.
wasn't sitting out there for a week, but the house was monitored for a week.
Oh, so you're trying to make me feel bad for having you sit outside for a week and a half when you really weren't.
Eh, I just had to mess with you.
Clearly.
Got to work on your whole detecting lies kind of thing. But you vampires are better at this.
Well, we're all good at different things.
Not gonna comment.
Uh,
But yeah, so that was one of the reasons. That was one of the reasons why I was picked. And then I just had a knack for the computers, and voila dee, voila da, I'm here.
all right. While I'm
I
standing
thought I was
there.
playing a video game. Apparently, I was playing a video game that imbued me with the powers of technology. So, for future
Interesting.
reference, careful what video games you play.
Okay. Good thing I don't play video games. I think.
Uh,
I don't
I
know.
think. How do you? No.
Uh,
Um. Yeah.
While I'm standing there talking to
Sorry.
him, I did pull out the phone that Christoph gave me, and I am checking it for messages.
Okay. Several from Christoph. Where the hell are you? Um, all my contacts are telling me that you are literally disappeared.
I
Is
will
everything
send
okay?
I will send a message back saying I'm fine. I'm back. Sorry for the lack of communication.
The 800 million light years would do that to you. You actually hear the kids saying. Sorry,
And I
anything
laugh at
involving
that.
technology I have in my head. So it kind of sucks at times. So like everybody's text messages I get.
Would you rather
Apparently I
me?
still have something. It's fine.
You,
I just got to
okay.
get used to it as I keep
Would it
getting told. He kind of
would it
looks up in
help?
the sky and it's assumed.
Would it help if I stepped out of the room, or does it not matter at all?
Don't matter. I mean, the closer proximity makes it more forward to the mind, but it wouldn't matter. You could be on the other side of the planet and still get in.
Okay. I just wanted to know. I didn't want to bother you too much with it.
Eh, something I got to work on. Take some skill.
We've all got things we've got to work on.
Yeah. Um, he hands you a small PDA. That should give you the entire layout of the estate you're now on, in addition to the security codes, passwords, and by the way, the security system is actually directly linked to the box. So that way, if you need assistance,
They'll know
you'll
it.
have Gangrel here.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Vox. The last time I was there, the shit was hitting the fan. I should probably see how they're doing.
They're fine. Lucian hasn't been back.
They what?
They're okay. Lucian hasn't been back.
Okay, well, with
Mainly
them,
because she's taking over the throne.
oh man.
Yeah, fourth gen vampire runs around, throwing out his weight. A lot of kindred tend to listen.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's a lot of people here that aren't particularly happy either.
Quite a few.
We'll see. Any idea where my dear sire is now?
Mm-hmm. He's embraced technology apparently. He's carrying a cell phone.
Oh.
If you have a piece of technology on you, I can track you anywhere. On the planet is the easiest, but if you're off the planet, it makes it a little harder. But still can do it apparently, somewhat.
Right.
That's why I know where the others are.
Ah.
And more of us are awakening, I'm told, to relate to you. So expect more of us to show up.
I saw several swords unclaimed while I was there, so stands to reason.
Apparently the time is coming for us to get our shit and start getting things in order.
Very well. Well, feel free to do as you wish here, but I'm gonna go for a walk.
Okay, you should be safe.
Should be. We'll see.
Again, the whole controlling it, future sight is really hard to control because it's all fucked up.
Right.
And the
Well,
slightest little
wait.
pebble in it can change any outcome. So it took me a while to figure out which one usually comes true. And when you add various other people who like to fuck with things, and new guardians, everything goes wacko.
Well, not everything can be calm and easygoing now, can it?
Yeah, I wish it would.
Don't we
Hey,
all?
well, have fun. I'll be maintaining the fort.
You said you knew where he was?
Yes.
Where?
See if they for a second. Currently at a club called Haven. Really? Seriously? Currently at a club called the Haven. Vampires.
Okay.
Yes, fucking names.
Right. Good to know.
Apparently he just called a meeting of all the Primogens. Awesome.
Interesting. Interesting.
What the?
Uh,
Now you think for a guy that controls technology, his watch would have been better. I don't fuck with it. I leave it alone. It usually works, but apparently now my powers are growing and fucking with us. He taps it. You say glow. Okay, there we go.
Nope.
Well, hey, I'm only going to tolerate it for so long before I fix it. But I have to get going because I have somewhere else I need to be. Don't worry, the house is secured. If anybody tries to break in, you and the watch will be notified.
Thank you.
So keep that cell phone on you.
Oh, I will. Speaking of which, does it buzz or anything after I sent the message that says I'm back and I'm fine? As I'm walking out the door? Okay.
Yep. It goes off. It's Crystal.
Of course, I figured.
Glad to hear you're okay. You got one hell of a story to tell me. I can only gather since you were gone a week and a half and I didn't hear anything from you, which was unlike you. At least I know where you're at most of the time. Not knowing kind of bugged me, and I probably did some things I shouldn't have. But anyways,
wait, what? What did? Wait, repeat that last half.
Nothing.
No,
Yeah.
I seriously didn't hear. Seriously didn't hear it.
Oh, okay. He goes, not being in contact with you has kind of freaked me out a little bit, and I think I might have done some things I'm not quite sure I remember. But never mind. Apparently there's a big meeting that. Oh, we gotta have a talk. You just get one message, all in capital letters, and we have to talk. Right after he started rambling on about how
about doing things. Yeah, there's a meeting. Okay, and I will send a message back. Says, okay.
Meet me at the Vox ASAP.
Headed there now.
Okay.
Well, I was going to go elsewhere, but that being said, I will now go to the Vox.
Okay. And we'll just make it speed that little part up a bit. You managed to get there. Demon does drive again. He's slightly better. Apparently, the more he does it, the better he gets. So you don't go absolutely holding onto the oh shit handle the entire time.
Right.
A few turns because you said you wanted to get to the Vox ASAP. You took a little harder than you probably needed to. Scared a few pedestrians along the way, which he thought was hilarious.
I do too.
You guys get to the Vox. Neither one of you, of course, wait in line. You guys go straight to the VIP.
Right.
They look at Demon and say, "Do you have any weapons?" He just chuckles and walks through.
No, he doesn't. In my head, I'm thinking he is a weapon. He himself is a weapon.
and you actually hear in your head an agreement with that, and he also tells you he now has breath weapon.
He now has what?
His breath weapon.
Oh, okay. Cool. So I go upstairs, obviously. And
You get as you get in, you don't know where to go. He just said meet you at the box.
I'll look for him. I mean,
You don't see him on the first floor.
There's only X so many levels he can be on, so. Alright, not the first floor. We'll go through the second.
I'll make it quick. You go all the way to the top floor, and you still don't see him. One of the guards walks up to you. Hey, it's Zach again. Zach looks at you and goes, your weird Asmite friend is waiting in the office.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll make my way there.
Glad to have you back! Hey, you know where Robert is?
Do I know where he is?
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling he won't be back for a while.
Right.
Don't ask me how long a while is.
Oh, shit.
Because I don't know.
I'll let everybody else know.
Yeah.
As you walk into the office, you see Kristoff leaning back in the nice, comfortable chair that you've always seen Cash sit in. Feet up on Cash's desk.
Well, you look like you own the place.
Funny how it works that way, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, when were you going to tell me your sire was back? He looks at you.
All kinds of things just sort of happened all at once, and that was at the back of my mind.
Yeah, because the back of your mind is exactly where a fourth generation fucking Malkavian should be. Oh no, that's not cause for a panic alarm or special forces to come out and prepare to blow up a city.
All right, you're right. It shouldn't have been at the back of my mind, but it was.
Well, naturally, his amazing return has prompted my clan and many others to begin questioning things.
Well,
like,
I've been.
Who's next to wake up?
It's hard to say, isn't it?
Yeah, rumors abound that the Gehenna is about to happen because your fucking sire is back.
No.
So now we have a bunch of fucking vampires freaking the fuck out.
What?
I hear
he's
the mere mention of Gehenna freaks everybody out.
Yep. So, they said he hasn't taken the throne yet, but he's going to.
Oh, awesome. Well, I don't know. Maybe it could provide some stability. So, because I only heard bits and pieces, I'd rather like the full story. How exactly did it go when he showed up in this very particular club?
Not well. At least for Robert and I can't remember the Nos. Well, the Nos, I can't remember his name. It starts with an R.
Raznox.
Him and Raznox got into it but it got stopped,
Interesting.
and he was told not to come back after we managed to stop it by telling them they could not fight like that here. And the only reason anything even happened was because I was not expecting to see him sitting here after I got done talking with you.
Considering that both you and I were under the very apparently misled information that he was dead.
Yes.
Hey,
he wouldn't answer when I asked. What?
Yeah, guess what I found out? Guess who owed Vital boon?
Lucian?
Mm-hmm. Guess who saved? Guess who saved someone from destruction in that temple?
Vital saved him.
Yep.
Well.
Oh, and I did do some more digging, by the way. Lucian is the one who put the contract out on him. And it was very specific. If she is harmed in any way, and I read this word for word because I wanted to read it a couple times to make sure I read it right. If you were harmed in any way, that the person who harmed you was to be brought before the individual, and let's just leave it at they wouldn't continue living.
Well, it makes sense as to why they wanted me. She lifts up her hands and does the quotations, alive.
Yes, it does.
But it still doesn't tell me where the fuck he's been all this time. I don't like this.
Once I heard he was back, I did some digging.
What did you find?
Had some. Nothing good.
Nothing good?
Nope. He's been keeping himself a busy, busy little boy.
With?
Finding the locations for all the clan founders.
What? Why? Why? Do I even want to know?
No one knows that yet. He's been going through all the ancient texts and every possible bit of information that even mentions one of the clan founders. As well as, here's the fun one, Cain himself.
Oh, no. That's not good. I had a vision while I was gone. And I saw Melcav awake.
Uh-oh.
And there was a battle.
That would be very bad news. Yeah, that would be very bad news for all you Melcadians.
Yes. Himself included.
Mm-hmm.
Lucian, what are you doing?
And this is just to quote some of your fellow clansmen. He's crazy.
Well. He's kept busy. I have a feeling that whatever he's up to, it's not good for anyone.
It's very bad news. Yeah. A lot of people have that feeling.
Oh, Lucian. I may have to go talk with him. No, there's no may about it. It's going to
I'm
have
not
to
going to let you
happen.
go alone. You're not going to go alone.
Okay.
You just look at you.
Well, you know I'm not going to argue with you.
He gets up. So we're waiting on. I know where he's at.
I do too. Unless he's not there anymore.
You see him pull out his cell phone. Nope. According to my sources, he's still there.
All right. Well,
all right. Well, we'll make a long story short. You guys get to the Haven.
Can I take a
security is quite beefed.
Okay. Understandably so, I suppose.
You see Kristoff changes image. And then walks in like a normal customer.
Right. Well, I'm not trying to hide who I am, so.
Yeah. Alright, as you get in, yeah, you're looking at all the heads in DC.
I'm not so much paying attention to them as I am to trying to figure. I'm gonna guess he's in there too.
Mm-hmm. You actually see him. He was talking to, oh joy, Cynthia Black, and you see him look in your direction.
He just looks at me.
Mm-hmm.
I give him a little smile. I'm going to guess that they're all occupied in some kind of conversation.
Yeah, the various other clans and Primogen are busy conversing amongst themselves. It's basically, it looks like just a gathering right now.
Right. Okay.
So. What's your perception and alertness?
4. I have plenty enough to raise it. I probably should do that.
Probably should. Nope, you don't notice. That one dice didn't just want to fucking show. Alright, you don't notice it.
Alright. I don't notice anything. Goody.
You see Lucian actually excuse Cynthia and motion
for me to come forward. And I do.
What do you want, Giovanna?
What do you mean, what do I want? I hear you're doing well.
I'm nuts. Yes. But I'm also not stupid. I know you're here for a reason.
Well, I heard
I know your bodyguard is here. Just like I know your bodyguard is here for a reason. He looks at you.
He's only here to make sure I'm okay. Is there a reason I wouldn't be?
Depends. Where do you stand?
You know I'm not going to go against you. You should know that by now.
But
Just not. I want to.
would you prefer that we have a more private place to speak?
Yes.
Looks to one of the guys just standing there. Get him out. And you see them start ushering people out. He waits a few minutes, looks over. You see them trying to move on. You know that's Kristoff. You see Kristoff says something to the guy who just backs off. That one can stay. They just look around it. About 10 minutes later, everybody clears out, except you, Kristoff, Lucian, and now that you see a butt ton of guards.
Butt ton of guards. Okay.
Quite a few of them. The place is actually, you didn't realize that half the people that were here were guards. While you're gathering are either guards or ghouls. But whatever, they definitely seem loyal to Lucian.
Right. I'm not here to speak against you.
Cut the bullshit, Giovanna. Just fucking get it out.
I'm. Lucian, what are you doing?
Putting a rightful ruler on the throne here in DC.
You come out of nowhere and then you're here.
I've been I
don't understand what your goal is. You've been behind. Oh, I'm aware. I know who put the. I know who put the bounty on my head.
He looks over at Kristoff.
You've been hiding all this time for this? There's a bigger picture. That's what I'm curious about.
Isn't there always a bigger picture with me?
Mm-hmm.
You think I'm just going to tolerate just one city?
No.
Use your intelligence, Geo. I know you have it. You are probably the only other being on this planet who knows me well enough to know what my thoughts are.
That I used to. It's been so long. It's hard for me to say one way or another what you're thinking now.
Yes, well, I also wouldn't expect you to be jumping into the fray and attacking Sabbat, and, oh yeah, siding with Ravnos.
We had to get the Sabbat out somehow. I had to deal with them. Vitel needed to be dealt with.
I was referring to the noises behind you.
You can thank the Ravnos for taking care of Vitel.
Yeah. I'll be sure to thank him personally.
Mm-hmm.
Giovanna, you know that look very well you know that's not a good look. Means he doesn't plan on thanking him.
Oh, I know. Now, come on now, Lucian. With Vitel out of the picture, you're able to be here. Why that look?
With Vitel in the picture. Because he's a fucking Ravnos and can't be trusted.
I don't think we have to worry about the Ravnos anymore. He's gone. He's not in DC right now.
That much I'm aware of. By the way, Giovanna, due to what I've just been told is a mutual consensus, you're looking at the new Prince of DC. See,
congratulations.
See that 16-year-old up here? Fucking sell the... Oops. Hi, guys.
Get out of here.
What?
Get out.
Don't start. Can't. You see this being Buster? Never mind. I'm asking.
She said, right, get out.
It disappears. Crystal kind of looked confused, but says nothing.
Right.
I won't even ask who that was.
Just some kid.
With magic at his disposal, I just watched him disappear in front of me.
Yes.
So he's either a very strong vampire or a mage, either of which can be dangerous.
Could be either or. I think he's just human, though.
Well, the first thing I plan on doing is rid this city of the wretched Sabbath.
And I'm sure they'd be... Yeah, I'm sure we'd all be grateful to have them out of here. But what else?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Surely there's a bigger picture than the Sabbat here.
Oh, I have some friends that I think you might want to meet. He waves his hand. Oh. You see a couple of guards walk out. You see Monica in handcuffs.
Ooh. What do you need with her?
She's a Sabbat.
And she was also more than willing to help us take care of that previously.
She's a fucking awesome girl.
I know. I know what she is.
I'm starting to wonder if I shouldn't...
She's very open about that.
If I shouldn't place you under arrest for conspiracy with Little Sombra. A Sabbat sympathizer.
No. I'm just saying she specifically has been of use, no one else necessarily.
Not anymore.
What are you gonna do to her?
What I do to all Sabbat. Destroy her. It will make a very poignant lesson to those who wish to interfere in the matters.
It would. It might also make a lot of people angry.
Then they will be deemed Sabbat sympathizers and hunted down like the rats they are.
I hope you know what you're doing, Lucian.
I know exactly what I'm doing. Ridding this city of its problem. all of its problems. Forgive me, I forgot to introduce you to my new ghoul. I think you'll find this quite enjoyable. Come forward, Mr. President.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
You see President Obama walk out.
That's exactly what she says, and it's not even like out of... She's not pissed off. It's more of like a holy shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh.
For far too long, the city has let corrupt politicians and the like take their sway. The people of this country are dying for a revolution, are dying for real change to happen, and I'm about to give it to them.
Can imagine that you are, Lucian.
That smile that anybody who knows him automatically gets that cold shiver down their back because that's not a good smile.
Right.
That's the oh fuck the world's gonna end smile.
Right. Oh. I hope you haven't dug yourself a hole that you can't get out of, Lucian.
Oh, there is one other thing. You bore me in every way possible. As far as I am concerned, you are no longer my child.
Lucian? She just rips that chain off and throws it at him. Not even clear across the room. No, she's sitting right here. She just throws it at him. I hope you know what you're doing.
Catches it. No.
You may very well be the cause of your own destruction.
Yes, yes.
I turn and walk out.
Kristoff follows.
I look none too happy.
Kristoff looks at you, Martin.
Huh?
Kristoff looks at you. Where do you want to go? Obviously far away from here.
Yeah.
Back to the house?
Yeah. I have to contemplate a thing or two here. Can't let him kill her.
He won't.
She might be a Sabbat, but she has helped us in ways.
Yeah, I got to admit the whole President Ghoul thing kind of fucked with
Yeah,
me.
that worries me too.
Oh, that scares the living shit out of me. Vital wanted weapons of mass destruction. Lucian just Googled the guy who has weapons of mass destruction. Can you see where this is going?
Yeah, this isn't good for anybody, and if it goes along with that vision I had, he may very well screw us all.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the vision, but let's get back to the house first. Let's see. I will get my contacts attempting to work on getting Monica out of there. It's not going to be easy.
No. It's not going to be
you get into his car, you guys drive back to the house. Oh, Lord. This is going to be a shitty fucking time. Oh, boy.
I think that's putting it mildly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Thankfully, I don't think he's going to have the same following he used to have back in the old days. He's not the same person.
But in all fairness, just using the human terms. Think of how well it's worked out for many other cult leaders, for lack of a better term.
I suppose you're right. You know, I really don't want him to get killed. But
you're gonna have to face the facts.
At the same
That's
time,
probably
it's
gonna be
his
the
own
only
fault.
alternative.
I know.
No,
Wish
I'll
I
do
could do
what
it
I can.
myself.
And you die in the process? Oh yeah, I don't think so. I don't care how old he is. I'd find a way to kill the bastard.
I know. He needs. And as much as I don't want it, that's probably how it's going to have to go down. I mean, if our own clan is saying how absolutely nuts he is, I'm kind of curious to find out what
Action.
everybody else thinks.
Well, once he starts his reign of terror, as I'm going to call it, I can only imagine his popularity, at least, will go down, but that didn't matter shit to Vital either. He still ran the city. Now I'm starting to wonder if he didn't have help from your dear sire keeping that.
He may have. He said he's been behind the scenes for a while.
But that could just be pompous talk, being
and he owed Vital.
It's true, having a fourth-gen Malkavian on your side is a pretty powerful persuasive device.
Yeah. He... Oh. He's lost his damn mind.
Ironic.
What to do about him? What to do?
Right now, there's unfortunately not much we're going to be able to do. If the Primogens have elected him as Prince of the City, there's not much we're going to be able to say right now. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to, as much as it's going to suck, sit and let it happen and let him dig his own hole. Because that's the only way we're going to get the support.
I suppose so. This all just blows my mind. Walk out of a portal and all of this is going on.
Yeah, about that.
Oh yeah, that portal that the Tremere are trying to close. That I was in there.
Okay.
That's where I've been this whole time.
Going to elaborate or let me? You're going to elaborate or just let me guess where the portal led?
Led to another planet.
Interesting.
And she will actually show him the tattoo.
Interesting.
I can step into the sun.
What did that cost you?
I don't know yet. It was just given to me.
Geo. How many times have I told you to be careful of people bearing gifts? Oh my god! It's countless
Well,
times in history that
well, the
little
rest
lesson has been
of
taught.
the others should have. If the others also got the same thing.
So now we have at least, let's see, I can count here. 4 vampires who can now daywalk. Awesome.
Oh, the other 3. They have a pulse now. That happened
Hey, what?
after. Yeah, they have a pulse now.
Wait, how come I have a feeling there's a big gap of information that you're leaving out?
Because there is. There is. I haven't gotten that far yet.
I'm not going anywhere.
Hold on a second. Antoine, get that out of his face. Sorry, the kid's shaking a box full of stuff in my face. Well, see, after we after Vitel and Charlie were taken care of, we kind of somehow got sucked into a portal. Not the same one, as far as I know.
Oh, okay, now there are 2 portals on the planet? Oh, okay. No, I haven't had it.
You asked.
Yeah, kind of regretting it now, but keep going. Maybe it makes sense. Oh, wait.
They were given, well, we were all given an opportunity when we got sucked into this place to pick up a sword and become guardians of the earth. They took it. I was leery on taking it, so I didn't.
Okay, so you're cautious about one thing, but not about another thing that makes you.
Yes, I know.
Why am I missing?
I know.
You know, sometimes
I just
wonder.
You wonder. Listen, I didn't know what to expect out of that. Besides, I've been as I am for how long? The idea of changing it's kind of a freaky thought, considering it's all I know.
True.
And
But it's still
I
the whole
wasn't.
fact of.
This is still the whole fact of.
That sometimes you have to embrace change.
Yes. Sometimes. This one's a rather big one, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, a bit.
I didn't. Me and then I had many other thoughts, you and Lucian being part of them. The people at the Vox, I didn't know what would happen.
Well, don't drag me into this and blame me for it.
I didn't blame you.
That's what it sounded like. Sounds like you were trying to
No,
blame me for your decision.
I'm not blaming you. You were just you were a thought in my thinking process, is all that I said. No, if I wanted to blame you, I would have straight up said, Kristoff, this is your fault.
I don't know, sometimes you're subtle about it. Okay, so.
Why would I blame you?
There's one. No one else to blame? I don't know.
I don't have any reason
Let me
to
try and
blame
get this
you for
straight.
anything.
There's a large portal out in the middle, apparently bumfuck nowhere, that the Tremere are trying to close. you guys didn't get sucked into that one. You got sucked into another one.
Yeah.
It's confusing.
At least it's, I mean...
That one gave you the choice of becoming, what you call it, guardian. And basically... Yes. And then what? Okay. I'm sort of following, sort of not, but okay.
We came back briefly. Like, not even an entire day, if I recall correctly. Mm-hmm. Long enough for Rahira to change some paperwork for the FBI saying that they didn't want us arrested. Check out the house because we haven't seen it yet, which it's much bigger now. And then they convinced me into going back with them for a little while. And that's where I just got back from. I figured one of us should be here while they were all gone. Sense. Someone had to watch what was going on here.
And how long do these newfound guardians plan on being gone?
It's a good question. I don't know how long they plan on being gone.
Oh, am I interrupting something? I can play.
She just kind of looks at him.
Wow,
he's got a habit of just popping into places.
Yeah. Sometimes I mean to go one place and go another because mine.
He did it again!
What?
Repeat that?
Okay, so I'm interrupting something, and obviously I need to leave.
Yep.
Do you guys really want to know how long you're going to be without your associates? Because you may actually drop dead there, Gio.
What? How long?
It would be the equivalent of 800 years.
Holy shit. It's a really long time. Really long time.
Here and the other planet they went to, it's about, give or take, about 20 times. Basically, a day here would be like, let's see, quite a while. A day there would be quite a while here. So.
Oh boy.
To get traveled through space. And time.
And time. Yeah, I'd say.
There's the whole catch, the whole wormhole aspect, you know. Kind of ironic. Stargate got a little closer now.
Oh boy.
Sorry. Going off on tangents. But yeah, I brought somebody here. I thought you might want to talk to him.
You do?
Hey, miss, come on in. You see Monica walk in.
He let you go?
Crystal looks. No, he let me go. Points to the kid.
Oh, if he gets his hands on you, you're in for it. She just kind of looks at the kid. Good work.
He smiles. I'm not worried about that overbearing dust ball.
I'd be worried. Because now he's going to be looking for you.
Oh, well then maybe I should go say hi.
No.
Kristoff even looks confused, like, no, you really don't.
Maybe I should go say hi? That's kind of a weird thing to say. Auspex?
He's human. He's also got some strange, weird, multicolored tendrils kind of hanging off of him. You've never seen him before, even
I was
through all
talking
the
about
other
her.
Auspex you've used.
I was talking about her. That's why that's why I thought it was weird when you said. I was talking to her.
Oh no, he's saying. Oh no, he was saying it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was telling her that she probably shouldn't be seen.
Oh, she agrees. I don't plan on going anywhere if I don't have to.
You're welcome to stay here.
She looks at you. See, told you knew this. He just smiles. Kristoff looks very confused. No. Who's he?
Oh, he's like he's like he's like the other guys. He's a guardian.
What do you guard? Technology. You're what? 16? Almost.
Almost.
Awesome.
You're just a baby.
He just looks at you. By the way, name's Daniel.
Oh, finally! It's so nice to have a name, Daniel. That I never asked. I apologize. Though you can continue to give Rahira shit. I'm sure he would love it.
Oh, I'm going to. That's what us, lack of a better term, siblings do for each other. We are and we aren't, before I give your poor friend here a meltdown. Because of who we are, because we're guardians, officially we are considered brothers and sisters. Yes, there are females in our group, obviously, due to you being offered it. However,
right.
We're not like in any way, shape, or form blood relation. Apparently, from what I've been told, that has very rarely happened. It's only happened. Okay, it's only happened once.
Interesting.
Kind of weird having a deep, commanding voice howling in your head every so often. I said that with the utmost respect. Touchy.
I know.
God, go figure.
Right. Oh.
What did you expect from them?
Hold on 1 minute.
Yep.
Stop. Go sit down now. Sorry, I'm being poked and prodded at.
Wants mama's attention.
Right. Well, mostly he wants to poke at my computer than he does me. Okay. Well, I may have been able to at least... God. Sorry, hold on. I'm putting this on mute for a minute.
Okay.
Alright, sorry again. Any other questions, Kristoff? I'll try to answer them. Or he can. But...
Okay. I'll ask Daniel, since he seems to be a little more coherent than you are right now with all this, because you seem kind of lost about it. So Daniel, what's the portal that wasn't a portal? It wasn't a portal actually at all. Um, what she experienced was when she went into the treasure room. He kind of looks at you. Not sure if I was supposed to tell him, but oh well, too late. Cat's out of the bag.
It's fine.
Uh, when she went into the treasure room, she found a painting. It was a very special painting, one that the Lady Flora herself purposely put up to protect the bodies of the Guardians.
It was the painting that gave me a vision.
Yeah, that wasn't a vision.
Wasn't a vision?
It was the possibility of things to come.
As I suspected, like I said, seeing Melcav is never a good thing.
No, the awakening of the very old fucking dust balls would be very, very bad idea. Mainly because, as you can imagine, death, destruction, mayhem, lots of bodies piling up, end of world. You Vamps call it Gehenna. The humans call it the apocalypse. You name it, that's what it is.
Yes.
They awaken, kiss the world goodbye, blow the whole fucking thing up first. Your creepy sire dude is currently trying to locate Kane. I and a couple of other specialty individuals have been tasked with relocating his body.
Oh, I knew he was out of his damn mind, but this is even worse.
Yeah, the scary thing is he was damn close the first time.
And unfortunately, I'm the only person that probably could have done something to sway him, but that's not going to happen anymore.
See, you became a guardian. You'd have the power to deal with him. Dana just smiles. How about you, Kristoff? You look like you can handle yourself. You just got to touch with them blades. Come on, we're still looking for more members. I feel like I'm fucking inviting people to a club. Come on, man, join the elite. We're the kick-assers. Or something like that. No, I just got technology, so. I'm considered a minor guardian. Ironic, because technology runs the whole goddamn planet, but, I'm minor. No hard feelings, though, because, all the elements got to be represented. You strike me as an Earth dude. Let me guess. Earth? Sort of? Yeah, close enough. So, keep that in mind. Just think about it. Great cosmic power. Yeah, admittingly, little bitty living space, but, take the perks.
Did you just quote Aladdin?
Look what I did to this place. Probably. I quote a lot of movies I'm not paying attention to, so hush. Again, technology, everything up there, all jumbled around. I get all kinds of weird shit. Probably put in a good word for you, Gio, if you want to change your mind,
May have to in order to deal with Lucian.
Huh? Oh, I went where?
That's what she said. I may have to change my mind.
Yeah, but he looked up and said, "Oh, I wasn't aware," and then he just.
Okay, I have to. I will be in half a second. My kid just stole something.
Go ahead.
I gotta give the kid credit. He knows that he wants money and needs it. Raiding my wallet. Alright. No, yeah, she had said, oh, I might have to in order to deal with him, in reference to Lucian.
Yeah, and Daniel just kind of...
right now.
He looked at the ceiling and then said, "Oh, I wasn't aware," and then kind of looked down. Apparently, Xavier's still kind of... I'm sure you know who Xavier is still a little upset that you turned down his offer. So right now he's...
Well, fine.
Forgive me for being a spoiled little brat.
And
reconsider me. Apparently he's a little upset about that, but you know, I might have some sway with someone else who has a little more power than he does. So I might be able to work things around if you're still interested. Don't worry about it right now. We still got plenty of time before anything major needs to happen. At least.
Right. Yeah,
at least for a while.
Years.
Oh no, it's gonna happen before that. Well, just certain things. It doesn't technically require the Guardian's presence.
Right. She just kind of like walking around. She's pacing the room as she's talking to these guys. She can't really sit still after what just happened. She's clearly, obviously bothered by it. Stop it. Oh.
I mean, honestly, if you want to take a break from it there, Gio, do that whole vampire torpor thing.
I could.
Just get to rest and relax.
I could go to sleep. It's been a long time since I've gone to sleep.
No one would fault you for it, but you got to remember, if you go to sleep, who knows when the next time you wake up will be.
That's true. And I'm a sitting duck for anybody who wants me.
I'm thinking I can see at least one individual in this room, two if you count me, but one individual in this room who would definitely make sure that doesn't happen. I'm pretty sure there's a third wandering around the second floor at this point who would probably also assist in making sure that your sleep was uninterrupted. Seeing as how I wouldn't give her a choice.
Right.
Daniel.
I don't know. There's a lot to think on here. So much could happen.
Take your time. Take your time. Think about it. Trust me, nothing supremely bad is going to happen if you decide to take a nap. I'll leave it at that.
Oh.
Your choice, again.
Right.
Take some time, think about it. I gotta go check on some things because somebody's doing something wrong. And she's gone. Anton's gonna get his butt cleared. I'll just sit and wait. I wonder who the hell's watching this. Let's see. Out of curiosity.
Yeah, he just closed my computer and shut it off on me.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, it was really... Real cute. I don't know where Josh is. Josh said he'd keep an eye on him, but clearly that's not the case.
Clearly.
Okay. So,
I'll take care of this.
what if I went to sleep? Could I convince someone to wake me up?
Well, let's see. You got Chris up here. You got Monica wandering right upstairs. I'm around all the time. It depends on how long you wanted to sleep.
Well,
to George, it was a perfect moment.
I
Reading had nothing better to do.
just,
He was supposed to do. George, didn't you promise to clean up this room yesterday? You can't leave toys lying around. Someone could get
well,
Trust me,
how long?
without specific permission from certain individuals, nobody's going to get in this building without having a shit ton of people coming in to say hi. And don't worry, even your sire himself could not get in because I'll make sure.
rolling in the car looked
I'm not worried so much about myself in that aspect, thinking on that now. But I'm worried about everybody else having to deal with his wrath because clearly he has no interest in me anymore. Thus, I'm really not worried about it right now. It's actually her, and I'm obviously referring to Monica. I'm more worried about her than I am me at this point. Because she did just escape his wrath. And granted, I made it directly in front of him, but he knows me well enough to at least believe that I'm probably not going to cross him.
Well, see, here's what I didn't tell you about how I rescued dear Monica. As far as she's concerned, she's still going to die.
She's still what?
As far as he knows, he's still going to kill her.
Who did you replace her with?
Don't ask. You don't want to know.
What I just did.
Someone the world will not miss. Someone the world will not miss. Just a little no-name nobody. But he will believe that he fully fed off of her and destroyed her. Or whatever he's going to do with her. So as far as he knows, she's dead. Fine. I think that's and welcome back.
Yeah, my internet connection cut out this time. So yeah, I had to walk outside for a minute. Someone no one's going to miss.
As far as he knows, it will be Monica he destroys, whichever way he does it. It obviously will not be because the real Monica is currently on her second level.
Yes, she is, and oh, Monica's upstairs. That's right. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
That
boy.
is the real Monica, so don't worry about the whole doppelganger thing.
So when we sent them out, wow.
So he won't be, you're not risking the wrath of anybody. Because as far as he knows, you just left because you hated him, and he's going to kill Monica. So. So, like I said, things will be okay for a while.
Well,
If you want to take that, great and cosmic dirt nap, you can take that great and cosmic dirt nap. Just give us a time when you want us to wake you up. I'll make sure someone is here.
that I've got 800 years to kill.
Mm-hmm. Before they return.
Before they return.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it about... Hell, wake me up in half that time. Decent nap.
Okay, 400 years. Sounds good to me. If it ain't, then I don't know. How the hell are you sleeping?
Right. She just kind of looks at Kristoff. Think it's time.
Don't say anything, you just must. I'll check in when I can. I mean, I'll still have to do my missions, but I'll check in when I can to make sure. But something tells me Daniel here will ensure your safety as well as Monica's. No worries, man. I got this. I may look 15, but believe me, I got the fucking power of a demigod, so trust me.
Demon will still be here too. I hope.
Demon nods. Goes, actually, we might as well get this over with. Concentrate hard. Oh, wait, never mind, here it comes. Oh, hold on, this is gonna hurt you.
Oh god, that just sounds bad.
Your hand goes into a pain. Yeah, I know, that does something. Your hand goes into a pain even about 10 times worse than what you originally experienced. It literally puts you on your knees. Just through sheer force of pain.
Yeah, they probably hear a loud scream ringing through the house.
Oh, Lord. You see Daniel, well, you don't see it, but Daniel mutes you. Echo through a big house hurts.
Right.
It stops. Yes, Demon. Oh, God, I feel so weird doing it like this. Here's the catch, Gio. You're gonna have to do that 2 more times. Or else it will happen when you're waking. It will happen while you're asleep, and that will wake you up. So that should keep you good.
Give me a minute, and I'll do it again.
Gotcha.
And she takes a few minutes to recoup, and well, however long it takes her to recoup.
Yeah, once the pain subsides, you start to basically return back to normal.
Right, and then
Which is one of those more preparing for the next round. That's the harder of the two.
And she knows that it's probably going to hurt even worse. So yeah, she'll.
The good news is, Gio, before you do this, the good news is it should lessen in pain from now on. I only have 2 more transformations, and then I'm fully, and then I'm done, so you don't have to worry about it. Demon. Actually, physically talking to you now.
Right. Okay.
So it shouldn't be too bad, but I can't promise anything. Being on being on one end of it, I can't tell.
Right.
So all you got to do is just imagine me getting older. And that's how it works.
All right, and now that I'm recouped, I will start to do that.
Okay. Your hand glows. You do feel a pain, but it's not as bad as the last one. Apparently, there's just no way to stop it. It shoots through you. Thankfully, it doesn't bring you back to your knees. It just hurts. It stops.
Yeah.
Kind of feels weird in human form. One more time, and then we're done for good. I promise. I can't get any older than that one. Oh, well, not through the means we're using.
And
I'd explain it, but it's confusing to me too.
Well, it's confusing to you.
Ready when you are.
Okay, let's do this. And she does it again.
Last time, actually, you just feel like a little tingle on your hand.
Like he's not the only one.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it glows with each change. Your hand glowed brighter and brighter, but the pain seemed to lessen.
Right.
Yeah, last one was just like almost as if your hand fell asleep.
Oh.
See, demon kind of straight. Oh, wow, this feels kind of weird. Used to being able to stretch. Genetically, I'm used to being able to stretch. All right, there. That should take care of us for at least the 400 years. And let's see what I can do now. You see, demon begin drawing things in the air. You see him throw it up against one of the walls to the house. See him draw another one, throw that one. He does it quite a few times, and as he walks through the house, you see him do it in various other areas. Where are you going to sleep?
Oh. Well, the safest place she knows of is in her little hidey hole, which isn't so little anymore.
Well, go get comfortable and start to fall asleep. I'll handle the rest.
She'd give Kristoff a mega huge hug before she leaves. Before she goes to bed. No, for long. She's not going to see it now.
Yeah, for quite a while.
See you when I wake up, hopefully.
Barring my final death, I'll be here.
Well,
400 years. See him pull out a PDA, type it in. All right. My alarm. In case the phone actually lasts. All right, as you go get into your hidey hole and lay down and go unconscious, you don't know what happens.
Nope.
Seems like only, a couple hours ago that you just went asleep when you feel someone tapping your body. Roku.
Oh, God. Whose voice am I hearing as the wakey wakey?
You're not sure. You're still groggy. You're just coming out of torpor.
Right. Well, my first thought is to open my eyes and rub them. Like, what?
Okay. As you do, you see a strange guy. He's dressed in a weird outfit. The only telltale sign that you know who it is his nice solid red color eyes.
Demon.
Oh, good, you're awake.
Yes.
That's the name.
Oh. It's been 400 years already? Oh.
Yeah, no. Time flies when you're having fun, huh?
Anything exciting happen?
Well,
sits up finally.
I probably should warn you. Our house is a little more crowded.
How much more crowded?
If I had to use a term that you would remember, let's say a small garrison of people.
Oh boy. No wonder the house got so big before I went to sleep. Oh.
No, but Daniel actually had to come back and do it a couple more times.
He what?
Daniel had to come back and do it a couple more times. The beings actually outgrew the house.
So it's even bigger?
So he had to come back.
Oh.
Yeah.
God. Why?
Of course, the world as you know it has changed completely in your slumber.
And Compass was happy.
Tell me about it.
I got 400 years worth of papers. Actually, I got 400 years worth of papers here on this little device.
She just kind of looks at it.
He hands you something. It looks like a PA for the best thing you can think of. As soon as you touch it, it actually comes to life.
Whoa.
You should see what I had to do to get that to work for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
She looks at it.
Technology took a huge upgrade. Daniel's happy as a fucking pig and shit.
That's disgusting.
Technology's taking a boost. Hey, you ever seen the pig and shit? They're happy as fuck.
They are.
Oh yeah, we have some of those. Basically, we're our own little country at this point.
Well, we are in the middle of Washington, D.C.
Not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore? What?
I mean, what you knew as the United States has ceased to exist about 200 years ago.
Has?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
A couple of things happened that we were kind of worried you might wake up on, so we kept an eye on you. A few natural disasters happened. Daniel let me in on a little secret. Apparently, Flora was getting a little pissed off with certain people, and
It's a good idea.
she made her presence known.
Okay.
Where could George find out how?
Yeah.
Here's the odd thing:
What?
there is no masquerade anymore.
Of course.
So we're out in the open, or we just don't exist anymore?
Ironically, well, no, you still exist. Vampires are still around.
Yeah.
Ironically, one of the few good things your sire did do was, well, with the help of others, because you didn't make the choice, was he revealed their true natures.
Oh.
The library.
Oh.
For a while, it was a little touch and go. There were a couple of unfortunate instances where humans and the world of darkness collided.
Oh, that probably went over like a turd.
Things kind of,
He hopes studying the book.
lack of a better term, right now we're kind of at an uneasy piece.
Would show him exactly what to do with the
Okay.
little book.
But we're traveling through galaxies now.
Oh. That's crazy. Well, I guess it's not so crazy. I mean, it's happened.
I will warn you, I don't know if you were given the sight while you were asleep, so I have to warn you ahead of time. If you see strange creatures in the house, please don't kill them.
What kind of strange creatures?
Oh, how did Daniel tell me to tell you? Did you ever play? Never mind, you were ever a kid during that time, but you ever hear on one of the many times you were awake about the whole role-playing game D&D?
Sure. I actually encountered a few people back in
And
Chicago days that played that game.
good, then you won't have too much trouble adapting.
Oh, so it's
That's if
some
you have
weird.
the site.
If what?
That's if you have the site. We're not sure yet. It's one of those you have to walk out and find out. If you see them as humans, then never mind. I didn't say anything.
Now you have me curious, and she just kind of sits up and slides out of her bed for it would be her bed. It was her hidey hole.
You do see a plate of freshly prepared food. It actually smells really good.
Wait, I
Thought you might
actually have
want
the
something.
urge to eat now. In this world too. Oh, that's really weird.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, if it smells good, I'm gonna fucking eat it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you chow down. Oh, it's well, you haven't eaten in 400 years.
Right. I went to bed hungry too.
So this was almost perfect timing. And they, and of course, brought you a plate of food that would make a king jealous. There's a lot of food.
Well, we'll see how much I can eat without
And the good
exploding.
news is all that is homegrown in our own little country here. All that is we make that. We grow all that shit here.
Impressive. Delicious.
Keeps people busy.
Yeah. So what about that site thing you were talking about? She starts getting up after she's done eating.
Well, you'll have to go upstairs to find out. The basement has been put off limits.
Good, it's my
Just because we didn't want anybody accidentally waking you up. Because we weren't sure what kind of state you'd be in.
I appreciate that. I'm sure
You do notice you feel something. You feel something missing. Like a connection you had isn't there anymore.
that she just kind of stopped.
Are you showing him my clock?
Something's not right.
Well, go ahead.
You actually hear Damon go, "Damn it."
What?
How did this heavy metal
I said what?
get so
I was hoping it would take longer for you to find that out.
Find what out?
He opens the door. You see Kristoff standing there. That's the connection you're missing.
And it. What the?
You
It's
notice
here.
he's carrying a similar sword to what you saw Daniel wearing.
Let's see. Oh.
we could really use some
Found that sooner than you thought, huh? Yeah, damn it. Gotta get a tiny looking one down.
right. It is
Hard to judge when you're trying to dig into her mind and she's all, "Woo."
Hey. Who's digging into my mind when I'm asleep?
take a deep breath, fill your life.
Dana looks at you, me?
Why?
Like I'm gonna let anybody else? Because we had to see how you take it. He's been
Good to be back.
that way for about 150 years now.
George, there's plenty here.
Well,
We had to make sure it didn't it didn't affect you. He explained to me the nature of your relationship as the best way I could put it.
Well, you're here
Well, George,
now.
build a bunny hut.
That's a good thing.
Hey, you want to see something really funny? Follow me down this hallway.
Follow you down the hallway?
Got George with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How'd you know it was us?
Yoink.
Demon and Kristoff walk with you. They don't say anything.
George, never seen
What?
Come to a set of double doors. You see Demon look over at Kristoff. You see Kristoff just touch it. You see a brownish shimmer just go across it. And then the doors swing open. You see in there a coffin.
A coffin?
Which one?
Mhm.
I approach it.
Buddy. Buddy.
Don't open it.
Things you
What?
know about bunnies before you pet one.
Don't open it.
Why? What's in there?
Who's in there?
Ooh.
You can get them off.
Kane.
Well, you're just gonna have to wait
What?
for it, George.
The father of all vampires.
I know who it
The very
is.
first. Oh, sorry.
And it-
I forgot.
No,
Daniel felt this
that's
was the
not
safest
exactly
spot.
something. you forget.
Daniel felt- Well, he felt it was the safest spot for him because you're fuck. Because Lucian the asshole kept looking for him.
So you guys had to move him and find him?
Hey, so still, so quiet.
Daniel knew where he was the whole time. Once we were capable of, we relocated him
He was very, very careful.
And
with the help of some friends.
the oh. Oh. What about the others that
Oh, don't
he
worry.
wants to-
It's no.
No.
Unfortunately, he has discerned the location of some. He has not found the way to waken them up yet. Because apparently, Flora gave him a little fucky present
No.
and put specialties on each of the sleeping old ones. Where
Oh.
if you don't know exactly how to open it, you can't. So he does technically have them, but he can't do jack and shit with them.
He's just got to figure it out. And I can see that taking a
Mhm.
long time, considering who put those there.
George did that.
Yeah.
And they're bold.
Oh boy.
And actually, that was under Daniel's suggestion that she
You still had to catch it.
close those things off a little tighter. You see that one right behind it?
Couldn't get out of the yard.
Okay.
He points to another coffin.
I look at it.
That one you can open.
That one I can open. And I do
Mhm.
open it.
As you open it, it's cash.
Bill was not going to be happy.
Oh, I'm willing to guess it's time
Don't worry.
if that's why they're telling me to open it.
No, I just
No.
no.
Well,
I'm
he's
just
here.
showing you that at least that one you can open.
Oh.
Yeah, he's here. He's
Well,
safe. We didn't
he's
feel any
safe.
need to wake him up right now.
You should know about bunnies.
No, I think he's got about 300
Yeah,
years
the
left.
whole you've been sleeping.
They tell
Yeah, the whole you've been sleeping for quite a while is a bit of a shock. You know, you knew you were going to be sleeping for a while. He wasn't sure how long it was. So, you know, the culture shock of waking up and finding out that the planet he knew when he went to bed is not the planet he knows when he wakes up can be a little much for a Gangrel to handle.
Oh,
We just figured we bring him here because every so often we switch the two coffins around, like musical cups.
right. Well,
And
he'll
only
be
a
stuck
select
here,
few of us know.
and
Yeah, only a select few of us know who is who. And now
right.
you know because you can see the difference between the coffins.
Yes.
Don't let that out. Don't let that out, by the way. There are some very closely guarded secrets we try and keep that way.
One down.
And it's this one.
Lucian was
She kept him very
Lucian was
quiet.
not, of course, happy with just D. He ended up taking over the whole East Coast at first. Then he just said fuck it and began to fully control the entire vampire population in the whole Western Hemisphere. And then, of course, that wasn't enough for him because, God forbid, you can't have half the planet and not get the rest. So he is now the official, lack of a better term, king of the vampires.
Oh, no. That is not what he needs. More power is not what he needs.
Yeah, well, there's not much more he can do, fortunately for us. He does allow the individual territories to control their people, both human and World of Darkness was.
Oh, well, shit. That's loud. I was trying to switch to my computer from my phone because my phone's gonna die. Now that it's back up.
Yeah,
My
that
phone
was feedback. Yeah, that was
Let's try that again. Without my phone being right next to it. Hey! Or not.
If you just keep the volume on, if you keep it on mute on your laptop for now, until you fully switch over, you shouldn't have that feedback.
Yeah. And tell Joshua to knock it off. He's... Not funny. I don't want to run. You can run. Sorry. You can run all you want, but you don't need to slap things. Okay, so much for getting back on my computer because he just shut it down on me again.
Of course.
Yep. So... Well...
Yeah, so the world is basically divided now into territories.
The territories?
Yeah.
What else is,
Some larger than others. It all depends on how much the one in charge kisses the ass of Lucian.
Oh. And he loves having his ass kissed. I'm sure.
Yes, he did. And still does. He does, however, have basically a standing military of sorts. You can unmute yourself now. If you're talking, I'm not hearing you. It shows you're muted. Just let me know when you're back. Are you there? If you're talking, I can't hear you. You may have to restart because. I hear you. Yay.
You can hear me
I
now?
hear
Okay.
noises.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I had, in the process of switching over, I probably missed the last thing you said. I apologize.
What the hell did I say?
Oh, no.
Oh yeah. Lucian has, lack of a better term, a standing army. The
good.
nations are no longer divided by nations. His army is
Then-
actually a mix of all the former of all the various old militaries you knew. There were many who obviously didn't accept his rule, and they are part of what is now called the Resistance. Ironically, he hasn't totally squashed us out because he just sees us more as, and this is coming from his mouth, flies that, every so often you just need to swat away.
Oh, flies, huh? Well,
Mm-hmm.
he's not going to have anything
We've
to look
only been
out.
being little.
He's not going to have anything to rule if he keeps this up.
Yeah, well. His decision to out the vampires to the general population went about as well as you can expect. More specifically, since so many kindred already had their hands into things anyways, they did not want to be found out.
No.
Like I said, there were a few, I can't even call them skirmishes, wars that broke out between the various factions. Thankfully, due to some otherworldly assistance, ironically, they managed to tone things down a bit. Like I said, we're at an uneasy peace right now. The humans will tolerate us, but there are very specific rules who will tolerate the vampires. There are very specific rules they must follow. Basically, it's just there are certain areas where you can feed and be allowed to and not get hunted down. Although the hunters are still making a shit ton of money hunting us down, hunting all the World of Darkness members now. Because now they have more people to try and hunt down. Elves, dwarves, gnomes, goblins, orcs. Oh, you name a D&D creature, it's here somewhere. That was apparently another oops about the portal that we weren't aware of. It may have only been a doorway between Earth and Fortis, but apparently somehow, no one's real sure how, even some of the deities are kind of confused, apparently. Somehow the door breached another world, and basically they had a, lack of a better term, a third-party view of things. And then when they decided it was enough and they were curious, they decided to come out of the woodwork.
So that's...
Yeah, so that's how we got all the other races. Good news is, with their help, we are managing to hold our own little territory. We are one of 3 fully free territories left. Not under the sway of Lucian, which, like I said, unfortunately, he just sees us as flies right now. But that's because we haven't really done anything to... we didn't want to risk the ire until we were ready for it. We're not, but we're getting there.
Well,
Of course, as Daniel promised, we have still heard no word from the
others.
Your coterie members.
Right.
They haven't come around.
So we're about ready to deal with Lucian, but not quite.
Well, we still have to see if you have the site.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So we might as well introduce you. Not yet. might as well introduce you to the others who have been instrumental in both protecting this place and teaching those who needed a skill, so we have some kind of trade route established.
Very
Lucian
well.
will allow us to trade with any of his territories, but we get an extra, for lack of a better term, charge for it.
Oh, greedy, so greedy. Oh, Lucian.
Well, thankfully we know a lot of people. We know a lot of people under his control who give us discounts and stuff, and we do odds and ends for them to keep everything hush hush and make sure that they're not found out, because the few who have been found out were publicly executed on all the channels.
Oh. Okay. Half a second. Oh, my TV! No! Sorry, my TV almost took a spill. He's running through the house and hit it with his elbow. Yeah. So we start heading.
To the first floor.
Yep. Nah, I haven't even bothered to. Yeah. I'm just awake and jumping in. I'm well aware that the world is going to be changed.
Wait a minute.
I haven't seen it, but I'm aware the moment that I even decided to go there that everything was going to change.
Let's see. High or low?
Hi.
Oh! As you get to the first floor, well, guess what? Apparently you do have the sight, because you just watched a dwarf run by you.
And I just
you
kind
see
of
an elf
like
talking to some kids.
wait, wouldn't I have seen this kind of stuff on Fortis?
Yes, to a point.
Right, to a degree. So it's not.
The dwarf is a little. Yeah, it's not that big of a shocker, but it's the more shocking part is the fact that they're there on Earth.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, they really are here.
But there are, you can see some slight differences in the races you saw in Fortis and these guys. There are some similarities. You do see a couple of the ebon-skinned ones. You see a couple of the golden-skinned ones who are the cousins to the Evans.
Right.
And then some of the gray ones who, they just look like the other two except gray skin.
Oh, it really has spilled over. It really has.
You see Daniel walking through. Holy crap, the dead lives.
I think I'm still dead.
No, it has been 400 years.
Yeah.
You can change that.
What? You can't change
Change
time. Remember, he did just say it has been 400 years. So she's like, what? We can change that. You can't change that it's been 400 years? Oh, what? I thought you were talking about something else.
It's been 400 years.
I just woke up.
Time.
I have to.
That's not my expertise.
Ooh. Good morning.
He's been giving you a lowdown, huh?
Yes. Yes, he has.
Yeah, morning.
Is it morning?
Actually, technically, it's afternoon.
Oh.
Afternoon. It's 3 in the afternoon. You sleepyhead.
Oh. I like go to open the door and go outside.
It's a beautiful day. Holy shit, has it gotten a lot more crowded around here. You see, on one hand, on your left-hand side, you see nothing but what looks like rows of crops. You can hear somewhere off in the distance, but close enough, the sounds of animals.
Oh, that's right. They did mention something about a farm or something. At least pigs were mentioned.
You do see a nice roadway leading from the front door, the bottom of the front steps, all the way quite a ways down. You actually can't see where the gate is. There are tons of little copses of trees all over the place. It's gorgeous. If you turn and look, yeah, that's about a good 20 times bigger than the last time you saw the house.
Whoa! I actually walk outside to get a better look at the house from the outside. Just give me an idea here.
Yeah, as you keep walking and walking and walking, like literally it takes up most of your view. As you keep walking and walking, it doesn't seem to be shrinking that much.
Oh God.
Even talking with you,
that's ridiculous.
You know you could go all the way to the end of the road. It's still huge. Yeah, well, Daniel went a little overboard the last time. He gave us more than enough room. We actually have rooms to spare.
Oh, well, I don't think this will be growing anytime soon.
Mainly because we also...
I want to be here when Rahira shits himself. She says that too. I want to be here when Rahira shits himself over this.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to shit himself.
And he can. I mean...
but we are, in a sense, part of, I guess, in the best term I could use, the Underground Railroad for those wishing to escape pollution.
Oh.
We take humans, vampires, werewolves, shifters, elves, dwarves, you name it. We'll accept them in and ship them off to another safe location. We are working on a 4th area that will be under our control. We hope soon.
And the werewolves aren't hostile towards the vampires? Is that what they're
yes and no. They still have their issues, but mind you seem to forget. It's been 400 years, and with the whole breach of the Masquerade and what they call the Veil, things have turned around a little bit for them. Ironically, and not so surprising, the humans accepted the shifters a little more than they did the vampires, mainly because, well,
they don't eat them.
Shifters, yeah, don't. Well, a lot of them don't.
Well, generally,
but, yeah, they generally don't use the humans as blood bags, like a better term.
Yeah.
So we've come to an uneasy alliance with them. They're willing to work with us. We did find out why we lost contact with Seneca Creek for a while. Apparently they had a sneaky little bastard in their midst who was portraying himself as a white howler and wasn't. He turned out... Yeah, when they found out, it didn't go well for him.
You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about werewolves.
Oh, white howlers are like, how do I put this? A very rare tribe of guru.
Tribes
even
like
in
clans?
Yes, tribes are like clans. To break it down the best way I can picture it. They're more like... they were at one time forced to be reckoned with. They were like the warriors of the Guru Nation. They were specifically, as they put it, Gaia's sword, basically.
The Earth's sword.
Yeah. And then what they call the worm, the evil entity, got hold of him, and now they're a rare breed because most of the white howlers are what are classified as black spiral lanterns, which are the creepy dark black guru who can breathe green shit.
Ugh.
Those are bad guys.
Okay. If it breathes green shit, it's bad.
Oh, you'll know. Trust me. Black Sparrow is definitely the new side of these people.
Yeah.
Due to us, us as a group, not just vampires, but us as a whole offering to assist them in trying to keep the worms, as they call it, numbers down. They have agreed to an uneasy alliance with us because they see Lucian as a bigger threat than those who are fighting against him. The typical, the enemy, my enemy is my friend. They kind of took to that philosophy. Apparently, Daniel pulled in a contact. He said you knew.
What? Who?
A certain werewolf apparently had gone on vacation. Don't answer, long story. Who, as soon as he heard that the shifters were being naughty, returned for a short time to correct the problems.
Oh.
And apparently he corrected it a lot more than they thought. A majority of the shifters you see here are what you would have known from the Seneca Creek Cairn. They're all dead because they don't live as long as you do.
Oh.
But they are descendants of the Seneca Creek Cairn.
Right. All right.
We do actually have. That's the good news is we actually do have their cairn in our territory. They help protect the northern area for us, while we protect the other areas. Basically, we are working together to keep this a safe and free area for those who wish to just live and not
trying to keep it a Lucian-free zone.
Yes. We do get refugees all hours of the night. There's always someone maintaining patrols around the perimeters. Basically, for lack of a better term, we are a
Fortress?
hardcore. I mean, there's no playing around here. You try and come and cause harm to anyone on here, you're gonna risk the entire wrath of everybody here. Now, I say that, and I probably should give you general numbers that we managed to keep track of because we try and keep some kind of figures somewhere in our records. I believe last count we had over, just on this one alone, our territory consisted of we are close to probably about 500,000 just in our territory.
Wow.
And that's every race, everything.
A lot of people.
And then we filter some through, some stay to help out. Yeah, some stay to help out, others move on. I mean, we've got families and stuff here. It's, we just have a very large community.
Yeah, I would say it is quite large.
Couple of years after you went to sleep, NASA got numerous funding from various other organizations, none of which have taken credit for it, but many believe that there are certain corporations that did put their input in. And we are now exploring space, basically kind of like Star Trek-ish. We have a huge shipbuilding facilities located all throughout the planet. And the ships, as soon as they're built, they fill them up and send them out.
Oh.
And it's hard to get some of us on there. Anyone in the free territories have to pay a huge price to get on.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Which thankfully, due to the fund, yeah. Well, thankfully, due to the funding we have, is pretty easy because we have found out that the president and owner of the computer company called Dragon Kings, they're not just computers anymore; they're technology and spacecraft. They are currently working on building particular spacecraft for any of those who are free, and they are not going to charge for it. Until then, those who want to leave the planet and explore the universe, they give special contracts to and special things to, and teach them how to operate whatever business.
Huh.
So basically, we kind of sneak them on board.
Stowaways.
Of sorts.
All right.
Stowaways they're just not aware of because the stowaways actually do work instead of just hiding. They work on parts of the ship. They're usually put in areas where it's not heavily monitored, mainly because Lucian thinks he has such a firm grip on everything and doesn't realize that he doesn't. And for an odd change of pace, and according to the shifters, according to all the shifters, a very odd change of pace, Pentex is actually working with us.
Oh.
Yeah, in shifter terms, Pentex was like the worm incarnate. They pretty much saw them as, the devil himself, for lack of a better term. Who I've met, by the way. He's actually pretty cool.
Okay.
We'll get into that story.
Wow.
But once they saw what was going on and realized that, once they realized that even that Lucian had gone even too far for even what they saw, they started assisting us. At times, we fight against them. At other times, it's bound to happen. They expect it. We still, had associates, so that's what happens. Let's see. Other than that, I think that's pretty much
it's really
good.
that terrible. Oh, he's fucked.
He's still an asshole, yes.
Well, I'm not gonna feel bad for him anymore because he dug his own hole, as I said he would. So I really wish I could be there to say, I told you so.
What really helped our numbers is the fact that when he was taking over various other cities and stuff like that, he made enemies with numerous kindred, and those who voiced their opinion against him were mysteriously disappeared, never to be seen again. Or some were outright executed.
Oh, they're either dead or in hiding.
Yeah. We are currently trying to find them because some of the people that spoke out against him, we could definitely use on our side.
Absolutely. Maybe you could definitely use them if... Who's disappeared?
Well, locally, Peter Dorfman disappeared. We're not sure if he's dead or just in hiding. A couple of the other Primogen from DC themselves have gone missing. We don't know. We're trying to locate anyone if we can. But a lot of these, if they're in hiding, they're doing a damn good job of hiding.
Right.
Because they were smart enough to even discard any possible way of tracking them. PDAs, cell phones, stuff like that. Apparently they...
Well, they would have to.
Disappeared. Of course, it's been driving.
They could very well put themselves into a... They could have very well done what I did.
Yeah, it's kind of what we're thinking, which would make it things harder because then it's almost impossible to locate them.
Yes.
Because even the people they trusted don't know where they are. So, good news. Some of our associates from one of the other world, I think they call it Gothel, taught some of the vampires some new tricks.
Yeah?
Certain vampires, that is. Lucian doesn't know them.
It's good.
Yeah, he
Let's hope it stays
yeah,
that
they
way.
taught the vampires. They taught the vampires how to not use blood for anything.
Whoa.
Yeah. AKA all those special disciplines, that you needed blood for. Not anymore.
Interesting.
Gangrel
That's
Gangrel
really
were the first clan to actually. Yeah, Gangrel was the first clan to actually learn it, and they've been very careful about who they give it to. Only those they deem trustworthy have it.
Yes.
You basically have to prove yourself and prove that you are in station before they'll even think about it. It has been beneficial for many kindred who have infiltrated the ranks. We do have spies within Lucian's group. They feed us
Naturally,
intel
I'm
when they
sure
can.
he's got some of his in here too.
Yeah,
Hope
we've
not.
been trying to keep that as far down as possible. Again, one or two may slip through, but it's hard when you have 500,000 you've got to worry about.
Yeah.
But we make sure any sensitive materials like locations of other free areas, locations of secret tunnels, stuff like that, is all kept to certain people.
Yes.
There are only very specific people that know anything of true importance to Lucian, so that we keep it down. Yeah, so other than that's pretty much how everything's been.
Wow. I wish I could be more helpful, but unfortunately I was asleep for a long time and he never showed his face, never found him, never saw him. Up until before that portal opened.
Well, thankfully, due to the magics I put all over the place, you couldn't attract you if you wanted to, even through the bond.
No, he wasn't always that way. Not like this, anyway.
Yeah, so I've been told. Yeah, well, that's what we've been told, but hard to believe when you've seen it for as long as we have.
Glad
Actually,
I went.
give me a second. I gotta step away for a moment, so I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna step away for a second too here.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. And for those who might have been watching, hope you enjoyed that few minutes of silence. Let's see some picture of me. I did. Some picture of me. I can put it on. She got lost on her way.
Oh, hi.
Welcome back.
All right. Okay.
Tim just kind of looks at you. So yeah, that's about everything that's happened.
I probably look like I came out of a very, very old place, considering I just woke up after 400 years.
Yeah, everybody has their clothing is quite unique and different. you definitely tell that you do not fit in because you're the only one dressed differently than everybody else.
Right? Well, I see I have some things to catch up on.
Yeah, we got a closet waiting for you that had various outfits we thought you might like it into the various time frames. Whenever the clothing changed, we'd buy some new outfits for you, so you got quite a large selection.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Christos gave
Yeah.
gave us your measurements. We didn't ask.
I'm wondering myself now.
Doesn't say a word.
I just kind of glance at him. Like, how'd you do that? Come here. Okay, yeah. I'll go and find something random.
Okay.
Whatever. Just something.
As you go through the clothes, you see, oh well, that kind of looks like what they wear. So I'll get this.
Right? All right. Oh, I suppose I know that I know where Cash is now. But yeah, I have not seen any of this shit in a long ass time. It's time for me to get a feel for my surroundings again.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Gio, I probably should tell you, they came out, some of the technology was pretty cool. Apparently, while people are sleeping, they learned that you can teach them skills while they're asleep.
Oh. That's strange. I thought you actually had to be awake and do something to learn it, but apparently not anymore.
No, apparently, they were trying to appeal to the lazy asses.
Yes.
So now there are certain skills. I mean, it still requires you getting at least some practice in it, but they can give you the basic knowledge for a skill while you're asleep. Picture the whole Matrix thing, except you don't have to be plugged in for it. That's basically how it boils down. Yeah, it's kind of trippy.
It is. That's great. Oh. Mind blown.
Even
I should
looks
expect this.
Told you technology jumped ahead many, many years.
Yes, you did. Whoa.
And of course, with new technology comes the new type of drugs and all that kind of stuff. And now with the knowledge of vampires, they've now made drugs for vampires. There's the fun part.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? I'm sure that's... Oh. I don't want to know what a vampire
Yeah,
Oh.
a vampire detoxing is probably the worst thing you've ever seen. They practically have to be put into an Iron Maiden until they're almost treated to blood.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
well,
actually cringes at
necessary.
that. Oh.
Yeah, it's actually necessary to get all the toxins out. And apparently these drugs are really good at
drain all the
hiding
blood.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah, but along with, of course, so we have to fight the whole drug problem because unfortunately some of the vampire population here on this free territory are drug-addled lunatics. And no, I don't mean Malkavians.
Oh. Just in general.
Here's the good news. You're the oldest living Malkavian now, besides your sire.
Oh no.
And, well, Malkav himself. Yeah, Malkav himself, but...
Right. Oh. What happened? Do I even want to know what happened to the others?
You really
I'm
don't.
going to have. Oh, Lucian had. Oh.
Let's just say, yeah, some of your worst fears did come true. You can imagine how it affects.
Oh.
Especially with the various things he tried to implement. There are several things he tried to implement that didn't work, thank God. Like tagging all the World of Darkness members. Oh yeah, that went over like a fucking lead balloon.
Oh. No, he's completely lost his mind even more than he had.
Yeah, here's the fun part. He wanted to microchip all the World of Darkness members, but he was going to be exempt.
No. I'm sure that went over really, really well.
Well, of course, the humans got behind it because that way they could track us, but, well, honestly, we greatly outnumber them and terrified the shit out of them. We basically told the humans and Lucian that if he does that, we will go to war and we won't stop until things are resolved. Cooler heads prevailed. They decided it was not a good idea because as much as it's Lucian's planet now, as he likes to call it, it's still a majority of the world is still free will, and that was infringing on our rights. So, ironically, it worked in our favor.
I'm glad that didn't work for him.
He's still a little bitter about that.
He would be. He wants to have full control of everything. Oh. Well, there's more to ponder there. I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna stay quiet and out of his radar for a while.
Pretty much what we've been doing. We'll do little strikes here and there, nothing major. We are getting pretty good intel on what places to hit to get the best thing.
Yes. So I'm gonna fall quiet on the whole Lucian subject here and try to like I said, I'm gonna get a better feel for things outside of this little house. I mean, they did say that we had like a whole territory area.
Okay.
And
as you go to where you believe the garage would be, because you see a big open area that looks like vehicles have been on it. Well, it looks like not only has spacecraft taken over, but it looks more like how's the best way to put it? Picture a mix between Back to the Future when he actually goes to the future and Demolition Man. Actually, be a good mix.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She just kind of has a mind blown look on her face, but she's got an idea. She's got an idea as to what this is.
Yeah, Damon looks at you. Oh yeah, the cars are now self-drive if you absolutely need it. A lot of people still like driving, but
oh, that's good for me.
Self-drive.
That's very good for me. You just see her like instinctually reaching for an oh shit handle sarcastically, like just, it's really good for me. The invisible oh shit handle. Uh,
Mhm.
all right. Cars. They're much different.
Yep.
Uh,
As you get near one of the cars, you see the door actually open, gull wing style, so it opens up to get in.
whoa. Sweet.
Cool, huh?
That is cool. Gets in the car. I'm totally gonna get in the car if I can. I suppose I can. The door is open.
Driver side or passenger side?
Hey, if I don't have to drive it, I'm gonna get in the
You get in the
driver's
driver's
side.
side. As soon as you sit
Oh.
down, you feel the seat readjust to, it almost seems to fit you.
Whoa. Smart car.
Yes, but this thing can actually take a beating compared to the old school smart car.
Oh. What kind of beatings? No, literally, like, could I, like, just drive it into a building? Would it
Please
survive?
don't.
I'm not saying I'm going to, I'm just saying how bad.
Yeah, you could if you absolutely need to.
Right.
It does take quite one hell of a hit. It's one of the 10 Elements creations. They build their cars to last forever, and they run on practically nothing, actually.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Practically nothing isn't nothing, though.
Okay, they run on water.
Oh. Well. Convenient. This is still... I knew it was going to be weird when I woke up, but it still blows my mind.
You hear a female voice from the car. Destination, please. Tell it where you want to go.
Oh, that's... I don't know where I want to go. I want to see everything. I've just... Well...
Please specify a location.
Yep.
She could be a bitch, by the way. You might want to answer her. She gets annoying after a while. She'll keep asking.
Fine. I want to see what happened to the Vox. It was a familiar place.
Very well. Doors close. The seatbelt gets fastened just right. It's a complete smooth ride.
Whoa.
You don't feel a single bump. Nothing.
I'm not flying around or...
Nope.
Yay.
You actually get on a road with other vehicles and moving perfectly fine. Your seat's moving exact distances from each other.
Cool.
Car accidents have gone down to almost nothing. There are still a few people who self-drive and then fuck everything up.
Huh. Self-driving.
Pretty much down to nothing.
That's pretty awesome. I don't have to worry about being traumatized by other people now.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that too loud. Next time she may very well make you.
Oh. I just like bring my hand over my mouth with doing the zipper thing.
You pull up to the box. Oh, well, first of all, along the way, all the buildings have changed. I'm sure you've seen a bunch of futuristic movies where all the cities are like giant skyscrapers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you see.
Whoa.
And then when you get to the box, other than being larger than it was, it still looks the same.
Wow. Some things never change.
Gangrel are
Completely.
stubborn. They weren't going to change at
Yes.
all. I mean, they've updated everything, of course, but still same old place. Same numerous. Actually, now they have 10 levels, so
Oh.
they try and get. Yeah, now they have all kinds of. Each one basically has its own level. Each music.
Oh. Interesting. Interesting. So,
Yep.
yeah, I definitely am not just gonna look at it from the outside. I am gonna go inside. I'm sure the inside's got changes too. Maybe I can find a familiar face. We'll see.
Okay. As you guys go inside, it's still the same old line outside.
Oh, hey. Just like old times, there's a line.
hmm
Hmm.
You don't see anybody you recognize.
Oh, crap.
Um, Unfortunately, the first floor is some strange witcher gathering new version of techno.
What? What is this crap?
Don't ask. I don't know. I don't stick in this spot long. You
Oh.
want you want floor 6.
Oh. Yeah, do no. Oh God. What? I
This new age shit actually. This new age shit
that's
actually
exactly what I'm like. Get me out of here.
Yeah, it actually makes the
Whoa.
old age techno seem like it's
Good.
awesome music. Yeah.
Oh, that was terrifying. She is checking out the entirety of this place.
Not much has changed.
There's new
It's
floors.
just
Oh, not much. It's just bunch of different floors. Different
yeah, the new
things.
floors. Obviously, the
I'm
newer,
obviously
the
curious about the new floors then. I mean, I haven't been.
we'll just make it quick. As you
Yeah.
go through the various levels, each one has basically its own music now. They don't switch up the music. Each one is just a particular, music, and that's it. So it's just easier for everybody.
Huh. Well, now I have another curiosity because I've been able to eat food lately. Wonder if I can drink
Mhm.
booze as is.
Okay.
I am gonna give that a little experimentation while I'm here. No, I'm not gonna come here to get loaded. I do want to test this theory out, though.
Okay, as you go up and order a regular drink, the bartender kind of looks at you confused. But he hands you a regular drink.
And yeah, I still have my money, so I'll give him money for it, and I'm gonna drink it.
He actually looks at you confused when you try to hit him.
Oh, shit, that's right.
You see,
Sorry.
you see Damon hold out what looks like a crystal tube.
She literally does
He
that
takes
too.
it.
She puts her hand to her head and is like, "Oh yeah, I suppose that would change too."
Mm-hmm. You see, just tap a little stick on some device, hand it back to Damon, and they're called cred sticks. It's a way they found to try and remove some of the possible situations involving, someone carrying too much money, so on and so forth.
uh-huh.
Less
Oh.
robbery, stuff like that, because it won't work. The stick itself is specifically designed for DNA. and it won't work unless the being holding the stick, the being who grabs the stick happens to.
Huh.
That's pretty cool.
Convenient. But I'm still totally trying to drink this drink. If it goes down well, I'd just know.
As you drink it, you do get affected by it.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a long time since you actually had a real drink.
Right.
So it tastes funky. Just because you haven't had it in forever and with all the
Right.
weird shit. But you definitely start to feel its effects. Probably should have warned you the drinks are a little more powerful than you remember. Because they don't have that whole, U.S. policy where they had to water down on the drinks.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so now all the alcohol is actual alcohol. Yeah, drop off again. Dropped off again, of course. Welcome back.
Happened again.
Alright. So yeah, after a little bit, you start to get quite tipsy. If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Okay, now I think just the internet being wonky now. But we'll see.
Alright, well, we'll just move it along a little quicker. Like I said,
Right.
as you start to drink, you definitely need to start to feel the effects. Just to get you caught up to where they're going to be when they finally
Not my.
get it. Yeah, as soon as, obviously, you
That's
decided,
not
since
planned.
you just wanted... Yeah. So, you guys go tour the city just to see the changes. Oh yeah, the free territory is rather quite large. It encompasses what was once DC, and welcome back. The free territory after you stop drinking, you're like, okay, I'm good, I'm done. The free territory is quite large. It encompasses all of what DC was, and then quite a few other cities, around it.
Mm-hmm.
For the next,
Yeah.
we'll just to get caught up, and that way you can deal with everything there.
Right.
The next 400 years, you spend making various attacks against Lucian and the others. You don't do a direct attack yet.
Right.
But you are kicking at him.
Yeah.
You guys are working on getting... Dragon Kings has actually finally finished their first major spacecraft that can hold over, 40 people, because their biggest spacecraft could only hold 40.
Okay, yeah.
So finally,
And
so they finally finished construction on that. So now they're working on getting, those who want out, and then taking them to planets that they are aware are, for lack of a
Right.
better term, safe for them.
Safe Haven, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm obviously going to be in on this shit because I can't just sit and watch it pass with this
Yeah.
stuff going against him. So
Oh yeah.
he definitely knows I'm awake now. Or back, as it were.
Yeah. I mean, he still doesn't make any moves against the free territories.
Good. Good.
So you guys are safe for now.
For now.
Well, that's basically what you do the rest of the time. It's just, pick at him a little bit, try and keep things going.
Yeah, pick at him.
Help out those. Yeah. Help any of those in need of help.
Right. Oh.
I think just to make it easier on both of us. I think we're pretty good for there now.
Pretty good. Yes.
Alright.
That's...
Alright, have fun, and I will contact you later. Broadcast is
Alright.